you guys, and thank you so much for tuning into my channel. So today I have a garden update. Do you want to know how it's doing? Stay tuned. Okay, you guys, so today I'm going to go through and show you all of the new things that I have done since the last update video. So we have a top up, I have some new plants, there's some new growth, so let's get started. In the last video, I told you guys I was going to buy more of those little sets to put like the cucumbers and stuff like that in for the peas and the beans. That just came in, so here is that set that I purchased. And then I also grabbed this set of 7-gallon, I think there's 5 different like bags, so I can have grow some things in the bags and not in the beds. So that just came in today. Right here, I wanted to show you, he's starting to build out the frame. Our shade cover that we have is just not cutting it. It's too small, so we're building a frame to put a bigger one. And then I'm also going to put the rest of these cages together so I can put these here for the beans and the peas. Okay, so I switched it up and I'm going to put my green beans over there, and I put 4 of them there. And then I put the 3 here in this corner for the peas. So there's all of the cages down the row. And that still gives me room right here to plant whatever I want. And down inside of here, I do have a tiny little baby butternut squash growing. If it was pollinated, then it will keep growing. And then also I did purchase this rotating compost bin. I did put it together, and here's a few pictures of me putting it together of the process. And then once it is finalized and completed, this is what it looks like. So there's 2 different bins. One has a plus side. You put everything in that one until it's full, and then you start using the other side. And I'm actually excited to have my own compost for the garden. Here is some lettuce that I harvested from the garden as well. And over on my cucumber side, I have little baby cucumbers growing. How cute. My tomato plant actually has one little baby tomato on there as well. So there's growth. My dill is starting to grow a little wild, so I'm going to just cut it down and I'm going to dry this for seasoning and start over. So the new dill will be growing while the cucumbers are growing. And yeah, this is a little update from today's point of view anyway on how they're looking. And I'm going to remove this. Okay, so here is my good pile. I'm going to go ahead and tie a string around it and dry it until it's dry and put it in a jar. All of the stuff I didn't want, I cut up and I'm going to put in my compost bin. Okay, now it's all ready for new dill. I'm also going to go ahead and just pull up the spinach and the leeks. Things just keep getting eaten, so I'm just going to pull them up and put something else in this spot. Now the area is all ready for some new plants. And over here, I need to harvest these because they are getting really nice and big. So this morning's Home Depot run, I got flowers, some more plants, and some soil. I did buy some potatoes and some onions that I'm going to put in these bags to see how they do. I laid some more soil throughout the pepper area and also through this area. I planted the new peas. Now I'm planting the beans, adding some new soil. Here's some new dill, new basil, and also cilantro with more new soil. I kind of made a little mound around them to kind of stabilize them, to kind of give them a little bit more support with the wind. But now it has more soil. The new peas are in. This is what my cucumber area looks like currently. The new beans are in. I need to do this on those. I just didn't do it yet because nothing was there, and now there is. So I'll need to do that like I did all of these. I need to do those too. The new dill. the new purple and sweet basil, cilantro. 2 new guys are back there. And this is the current squash and zucchini. I'm gonna put some more cabbage here. Here's my peppers, which already have peppers. And then the one little straggler tomato has actually a tomato growing already. So I'm super excited to see how everything does, and yeah, it looks a lot better. Are we gonna plant those flowers today? Yeah? We gonna plant flowers today? Okay, so I lined up 12 of the buckets around the fireplace. Yes, I do have a lizard chilling right there. It'll move as soon as I get closer. Oh, they're in the fire pit too. There's lizards everywhere. So I'm going to go ahead and put the soil in them and plant those flowers. I've already done 12 of them. They're already out and about. So this is 12 more. So let's get to work. Okay guys, so now we have the top on. It's not complete. We're going to add another like support beam over there, but at least it does run the whole length of it now. We have some extra if we wanted to expand some more. It's just rolled up. I do still need to put some more soil down, but I just finished all of the flowers. So I wanted to show you where all I put them. So I thought that they could just hang in there, but they were a little bit wider. So my man made this little thing here that will still hold and support them. So I hung them in the front. I hung them along the back wall so bees can come in here and help, you know, pollinate everything in here. And then I hung them all the way down the fence line so bees can come through the whole yard and pollinate the trees and everything. And I put them down that way as well. And then here is a view from the other end. So he expanded out to here, which again, we can go farther if we so chose to, but at least it'll give some shade to this. This is a project that he started like 2-3 years ago, and it's supposed to be a bench. So he just finally started kind of doing it. So eventually that eyesore will be gone, but that is how it looks now. Okay, so now I'm going to start making some labels. I'm going to put it on some little tubes to start putting some seeds in to get those ready for planting. And then I'm going to use some to put on the actual pots itself so I can identify them. I had these little vials and I just took the lids off of them. I went ahead and made a label and numbered them 1 through 10. I went ahead and stuck in seeds in each one that go with that corresponding number, and I'm just going to go ahead and put some distilled water on top and let them soak for a little. So I'm using a damp rag and I'm just wiping the area first and making sure it's dry so I get a clean stick, and then I'm gonna put them on all of them, and I still have my little helper. Okay, so now they are all done and prepped. I normally just use white masking tape and put on there and just do a number with a permanent marker, but I just remembered I had the label maker that I have never used yet, and I had that really green pretty color, but I don't think I would use it for anything else. So I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna put them on the cups because I can always just keep reusing those cups for the seeds. So there's that. They are all in their own homes. All my vials are completely empty. And now let's see what happens. Now the dill is completely dried that I hung up like a week or 2 ago, and now I can go ahead and put it in a jar. I just go through, make sure that it's all grinded up. All of the harder woody stems are all taken out, and it's just the dill that is put into the jar. Okay, so this is how much of that little bit of dill that I dried made, and it smells so amazing in my house right now. It just smells like pure fresh dill, like strong aroma in this house. It just smells amazing. That is like the best part, when you have a spice that smells so good as you're working with it, as it's drying, as you're like making them into the jars, as you're using them. Just the aroma is so much stronger than like actual store-bought products. So I am just so thrilled with making my own now. Like, it's so super easy. Best part about having a robot vacuum is as soon as I'm done making a mess with my dried herbs, it can come and clean it up. Here's a little check-in on the babies. I do have a few of them that are growing, so this is super exciting, starting my own by seed. This will be the last update for this month, and then we'll see how everything looks next month. But already 2 days of planting them, those are already looking amazing. My cucumbers are going wild, and my peas are doing great. All my peppers are doing amazing. They're getting nice thick stalks, getting nice and strong. My mint. I put the some extra soil in here. I put about 3 bags of soil in here and then 1 in here today. And here are my hot peppers. And I already have some ready for harvesting. Look at that. My mints. My cabbage, they're getting nice and big. My squash and zucchini area. Parsley. And the grapes are looking really good, filling in nicely. My strawberry plant. This one has like 1 little thing sticking up already, but the others don't yet. And then now you can see the rest of the flowers pretty much. So that is all for this particular update. I am totally loving this top. I think I'm gonna see a huge difference for this summer. It's like for everything out here. All right, you guys, so that is everything for this particular update. Until next time, I will be showing you the good, the bad, and the ugly. So again, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm learning as I go. So you guys can come along with this journey with me and follow along and see how everything goes. So again, this is just a whole learning experience, and I'm absolutely loving it so far. So that is everything again for this particular update. Comment down below, let me know what you think. Your positive interaction means the world, and I greatly do appreciate it, as I greatly appreciate every single one of you guys. So until next time, you know that drill. Keep a smile on that gorgeous face of yours, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye. Crafty crew out.